Hi everybody, how are you? Hope you guys are well. I've actually been MIA working and taking some time out for myself. So I hope you guys have been doing the same thing. So I wanted to get into a crystal tarot reading um and see where it's going. So these are just major arcana cards for basically 22 crystals that represent the major arcana and what each crystal stands for. So with this being said, let's get into it. So I already saged and gave up and added some cinnamon into this and some sweet grass and myrrh and frankincense. So spirit plugging into this collective, what is the theme? What messages can we get out of the collective using our crystals? What is the collective? Anybody who is in the collective or anybody who is coming out of this, let it be consistent. To anyone who plugs into this and it resonates for in whatever space-time continuum, each person who is in this collective is influencing has gone through something similar to this. So let the theme be consistent to what they've been in the past, where they are now, or what is coming in the future, please. What is the collective? What is the collective going through? What is the collective going through, Spirit? What is the collective going through? So we have this lapis pendant. So lapis, and here's my little cheat sheet for some of you that want to get into this. Here's my cheat sheet. I'm still working with this. So we have the Justice card. So Justice representing balance, stability, harmony. I'm hearing reconcilement. So Libra energy, harmony, yin and yang. I really feel like for some of you, this is more a reverse, like topsy-turvy. There has been situations that may not have been what meets the eye. I'm hearing someone ignored their intuition. What caught my eye just now is this right here. It almost looks like a ghost, like basically the ghost from like Scooby-Doo and stuff. Every time they show a ghost, just reminds me of that. Or in some case, there is this dark figure. So someone needs to clear out their home. There's something about cleaning and clearing your home. Like you may be feeling something otherworldly in your home, and Spirit is trying to get your attention. Now, I'm also seeing right here. So there is a figure. And there's also a couple others. So there is where you need to stop listening to people and where you need to pick up advice and listen to yourself, because there's other people that are around you or in the background that they're feuding. It's like the devil and angel on someone's shoulder here, and I really feel like someone needs to take the conscious decision and make sure that what and how they're speaking is not being influenced by these people. I'm so sorry for the dog in the background. Like, there's influence. There's something about a situation where someone is being influenced by others around them, and they're not seeing that this may or may not be right. So I'm really seeing like there is a lack of like autonomy within the self right now, because I feel like you're doing someone else's bidding or someone is talking. So with lapis, I really feel like finding your voice and finding your intuition and finding the right balance and finding that sweet spot and that harmony is like, are you listening to your intuition? Are you listening to other things that people are saying in the background? Like, are you putting yourself into situations where you know you should not have been involved in the first place? But I'm also seeing like someone is like forcing maybe a connection to work out, like whether it be a friendship, a lover, a family member, a friend. There's something about forcing this, and it's like too much has been given away because you're feeling stuck and lost and stagnant, but there's just something that's like eating you, like living in regret or constantly feeling like there's this need to understand, but yet it's never going to change. It's never going to change. So I have Apache tear right here. So Apache tear is for death. Now, I really feel with this specific, it almost looks like smoky quartz. As you can see, it looks like a really smoky quartz, but this is Apache tear. Now, with death, this is, obviously Scorpio, rebirth, going through shadow work, but I also see like someone must be postponing something. There's something about postponing here. I'm also hearing something about collecting a debt, whether you owe a debt or you're basically cashing in a favor or something that you gave to someone, and for whatever reason now it's payback and retribution. So this is where that justice may be coming through. So maybe this is a karmic debt that's come knocking on your doorstep. Now, for whoever this is involved in this karmic debt, I can just say that, it is what it is. So I really feel like opening yourself up and allowing yourself to grieve, or to open yourself up and do the shadow work. Because someone's fighting demons here, but because I'm seeing claw marks. There's something about like scratches or constantly feeling like you're fighting, or you're basically scratching yourself because of anxiety or something. There's something about claw marks here, or opening of skin, or basically marks on walls, or seeing claw marks on social media or in the sky. I'm seeing someone pretending. I'm seeing someone... No. I'm seeing someone pretending to be something that they're not, and it's like, what are you doing? Spirit's trying to catch your attention to be like, you should be your authentic self. But someone is saying, like, you're cloaking yourself in the finer things, like pretending to be a status that you're not, or to attract something that you are doing. Like, I'm seeing someone, for instance, like, they're going out on dates, but they're going out with people that they don't give a fuck about. So take that what resonates, but there's something about being unauthentic to the being of the self. Like, you're not standing in your truth, and so you're easily swayed. So it's like the scales are stacked against you when you do things like that, because you basically exert yourself to become fake. That's all you know is fakery. And so now it's like karmic scales are coming back with situations to actually force you into your authentic self again. And for whatever reason, someone is not. They're fighting that cycle. What else, Spirit? What else? What else? What else? We have this rutile, golden rutile quartz. Now, I'm really feeling like there is movement here. There is a movement coming, whether you are in the sidelines trying to figure out how to get to front and center. There is this, like, push. Like, after this, there's, like, ground to be gained here. And I really feel like you have all these choices and it feels like a needle in a haystack. I really feel like you don't see these choices. I don't think that you see your way out right now. someone, for instance, I don't know who's chewing on straws. Like, do you have a nervous addiction to something? Are you quitting smoking? You know, like, there's something about a fixation of chewing on straws or chewing on pen caps. There is this weird habit, you know, is what I'm seeing. I feel a lot of anxiety. Someone needs to make a decision whether or not they're going to stay or to go. And I feel like you've been in your head about this, and like Spirit is saying there is a way out. It's just you're on pins and needles right now on the edge of your seat waiting for this to happen, instead of just making the decision to be like, you know what? I'm just going to make this decision for myself. I'm not going to leave it to the universe to make it for me, because I don't feel strong enough to make this decision. So you just kind of go back and forth like you're easily swayed. You know what I mean? You'll say one thing that, oh, today I'll do this, tomorrow is the complete opposite. So you regress back the next day, and you know, it's wishy-washy. So that's going to come to an end, because there's something that's going to force that situation to come to an end. Now, for one of you in particular, I can see that there is something about a situation, and I just felt like right here, there's like this strong urge to speak up or to speak out. And it's like you kind of feel like you're on deaf ears with the person that you're meant to speak on this about. So Spirit is saying that if you cannot speak to this person, Spirit is saying, speak to me. Because I know more than you do. I'm objective. I know. So therefore, let me help. So Spirit is saying, if you journal, send a note, or basically speak to it like there's a being right in front of you, that you were literally in the presence of the universe itself. In whatever room or situation, or even in your car, Spirit is saying, please talk to me. Because I will listen. You may not understand. I'm seeing that someone is getting hearts. Like the shape of a heart transplant, heart surgery. I just heard cardiomyopathy. For whoever that resonates with, there's something about cardiomyopathy. So there's someone getting signed as a heart. And Spirit is saying, like, maybe they're doing open heart surgery, or maybe you're opening your higher heart chakra. So there could be emphasis on working with pinks and greens and keeping grounded. So someone is working heavily with, I'm saying, moss agate, or basically any heart stone like malachite or rhodonite or rhodochrosite. There's something about the softness of these pinks and greens, like someone is painting. I'm seeing someone paint their bedroom in pinks and greens, or decorating in pinks and greens. And this is to basically open up. Someone's going to be receiving flowers in the next 48 hours. There's something about receiving flowers. Because I'm seeing someone pricking their finger and there's blood on the thorn, and this person didn't realize that there's blood on the thorn, and like is embarrassed to give it to you. And you're thinking to yourself, like, it happens. But like, this is the thing, like, because I'm hearing don't be a prick. And I just saw a fuzzy, like, with the mulching, or basically molting of feathers, you know, with fledglings and birds or whatever going into their summer feathers and whatnot. But there is an ending here. There's an ending of a cycle, and I'm just hearing it's an ending of an eon. There's something about standing on the precipice of a new coming of age story. And I hate to say this, because when we think coming of age, we just think of puberty and basically all the triumphs and, you know, the follies that we have when we are young. So someone needs to make peace with the past and amend it. There's something about an amendment. Basically amending a story, or amending a cycle. There's something about there needs healing. Especially with this death card, there's like a crescent and a loop in this card, and I'm just seeing like there's something about putting yourself into a cycle that's constantly always got your attention. So you're missing out on the other things, like the needle in the haystack. It's like things are stacked up against you. But believe me, the Spirit's working out in your best favor. It's up to you to make the decision and grab the bull by the horns. Like, are you going to grab life by the balls? And, just be like, no, like, I need to change of pace. There's something about a control factor here. There's something about being a control freak. Like, you want help, but you don't know how to ask for it because you're so used to doing things for yourself. So when other people ask for it, it's exhausting to you. Or some of you to be like, oh yeah, I'll do it. But at the end of the day, you secretly kind of resent them for the help that you have gifted them because you've had to learn it the hard way and you couldn't ask for help. There's something about righting a wrong here. And that's asking for help. And that's going to really open your heart and your throat up, is because you know that you're in your power, but everyone in their power needs a little help somewhere. So this goes back to asking Spirit for help, or asking someone and putting your pride aside. There's something about putting pride aside because there's ego. Someone's going through a major ego death. Like, I'm seeing that for someone watching this, if you're on the receiving scales of a karmic debt, as in, like, you did something and now someone's going to pay you back, this is going to be a really brutal lesson for you. Because ego is going to hit you, and it's going to hit you hard. And so, but know that when you come out of this, you're not going to be the same being. You're going to be a completely different being that shed skin that was meant to shed a long time ago. For some of you, decades ago, with certain situations. For this karmic debt that's being paid for those either receiving or giving. What is this karmic debt? What is this karmic debt, Spirit? What is this karmic debt? What is this karmic debt? So we have Peter's Eye. This is Polly. And we have Carnelian. So we have the Hierophant. I honestly feel with this is a lesson around family. But I also feel like this is something that had to happen because you're testing waters. There's something about testing of waters here. Like, hardcore, I really feel between... There's an illumination. This is something that, for someone who is receiving this karmic debt, there's something about having an establishment of a connection that's going to end brutally. Like, this person, you've hurt this person, or this person has hurt you so bad that once they get a taste of this medicine, or you get a taste of your medicine, like, you'll be singing the blues. Like, you will literally live in a shade of permanent blue for a while until you heal. And it's like this illumination that's coming through with the sun, because the sun card usually talks about ego, pride, or upright. It could talk about the inner healing, or basically living in your light, living in your truth, right? Or this is living from a place of acceptance. So in this case, it's like some of you, matters of a connection, someone is ending a relationship with their parent, or say a sibling, or a step sibling, or even a relationship with a friend, or say someone that they really trusted and they led them astray. Or this could be you, where you basically was I. And something is going to come out, whatever the situation, let's just say that there's a situation where, for some of you, if this is a lover, or this is a friendship, you're going to find out this person was doing something so janky behind your back. Like, they went out with other people, and when they said that they were going to do it and they went out without you. And they hooked up with someone that you liked just out of spite to say, you know what, I'm better than you. There's something about a friendship that you've had since you were a child that you realize that this person was never your friend. Like, this person was just along for the ride. Now, for the Hierophant, I really feel like for some of you in particular, for the Hierophant, because this talks about a legacy or a situation that is steeped in tradition, you're going to find out there's things that you believed in, like mindset, limiting beliefs, or basically religious aspects, where it's like a come to Jesus moment. You hit that epiphany to be like, I don't believe in this anymore. Like, there's something that held you back that you believed in for so long. Like, one of you in particular feels like you're not loved. Like, you have never been loved. And yet, the more you've given love, the more you've just kind of been disappointed with it. And this is going to come to an end because this person that is going to, like, pay this karmic debt, you're going to realize, like, this person did love you in some way. Or you love this person too much and you're going to realize why you can never be with this person. Like, there is that filling in the blank, I guess, or filling in the colored lines. Because you drew a picture and realized that Spirit's going to draw in a whole different picture for you. Like, you had the perfect illusion. Now Spirit is going to show you the actual reality of it. And so, with the Hierophant, with this relationship, there's one person in particular that's going to be watching this between now and July that this resonates with, specifically because I'm seeing Leo season, that this is going to hit. The person that you're in this relationship with, you are going to find out that there was cheating, there was mass manipulation, there was narcissistic behavior, there was covert undermining. Like, this person is so bad that they will basically use anything, like almost like a sugar baby, sugar daddy type lifestyle. This person will never admit the truth. This person will never get caught. Even when they get caught, it's not their fault. They don't care. Some of you are going to realize that you could have been married to this person and this person will treat you like your side piece. You're the side piece because they have the main somewhere else. Even though you're married to this person and you would think you are the main. This person has had someone the entire time. And I'm saying for one of you in particular, if you are married to this person, that person that they said, oh, was just a friend, like, your hunch was like, there's something so much more. This person was at your wedding. You didn't realize it because you didn't know them at the time, but when this person started becoming, like, more around them, or, like, inviting coworkers to family barbecues or out to the lake or on trips or something, this person was always accompanying your person. So Spirit is saying there's a complete breakdown of something that was established on a complete foundation, and now you're starting to see, like, it's a haunting. Like, this person built your dream house but had no business occupying it with you. So it's haunting. Like, you are haunted by this person's presence. I'm seeing that there is a radical acceptance that for those that are in situations like this, you need to radically accept the end. Like, the ending is here. It's been here for a while. You can't ignore it anymore. Like, Spirit is saying, like, I've given you all the signs that you could possibly need. The red flags were there. You did not pay attention. We're done talking about this. Now you're going to start seeing the mass results of this. You know? Like, someone has tried to chain you, cage you, and now it's time for you to heal. There is this aspect where not everyone is your friend, but not everyone has a bad intention. No one is going to harm you, but someone wants to harm you. You know what I mean? It's that balance. There's spiders. There's something about spiders on the death card. Like insects being attracted to certain scents or objects. And that's a telltale sign that something needs to be removed. but specifically spiders. So depending on where you are in the world when you see this, there are certain myths about spiders that maybe to look into, or basically the spiritual significance of spiders. Um, I'm seeing a lot of blues and like golds. So throat, solar plexus, sacral, power. Someone is playing power moves. So we have selenite. This is the moon. This is not feeding into an illusion. This is trusting your intuition when you actually hear and see what you see. Like, dreams are really important. Like, there's something about speaking something into existence through the dream state. There's something about your subconscious that spirit wants you to be aware of, like what you were getting yourself into on the spiritual side. So for some of you, you may be looking into leaving spirituality, or leaving a religion, or leaving certain things that you think are right, but they know that they're wrong. There's something about a belief system that you believe for so long that, like, radically you have to accept is wrong in your case, and you have to move it forward, because I see, like, this is something that you were indoctrinated with, that, like, you just grew up with it. Like, it was instituted, whether in your house, your school, whatever, in your community. There's something about leaving a belief system behind, and Spirit is saying that they've been trying to get your attention about this. There's something that's, like, it's more than meets the eye. There's something that it's, like, you are aware of the dreams that you've seen in this, but there's also talking about healing, basically psychic healing. So you need to protect yourself more, and purify your body. You need to purify your mind. You need to purify your thoughts. You need to treat yourself how you want to be treated. And realize that, like, not everyone is you. You need to be you. You can't be someone else. You need to be you on your authentic space. And Spirit is forcing this transformation on you, because you are called to be stepping into something authentic. Someone is going to leave a job. This is inevitable. This job is dead in the water. Whoever is reading this, this job is dead in the water. It's time to leave. Stop hanging around. Your job sucks. It sucks the life out of you. It sucks. You're tired. You don't want to go to work in the morning, or whatever. It's time to leave. It's time to muster up that strength and move forward. So that is what I have for you. Thank you so much. Peace, love, and happiness. I hope you guys are well. Thank you for letting me read for you. And if this resonated, go ahead and leave me a comment, or, message me, reach out. I would love to hear from you. Peace, love, and happiness. I love you, but make sure you love you.